There's some breaking news that's coming in on the cabinet reshuffle, where India Today has confirmed that cabinet expansion will take place tomorrow. The Rashtrapathi Bhavan has been informed and preparations are underway for the reshuffle. Now let's take you through the possible ministers in the cabinet reshuffle. Will include Anupriya Patel, Ramdas Athavale, Ajay Tamta, Krishan Raj, S.S. Ahluwalia, Mahendra Nath Pandey, Arjun Ram Meghwal, among others. All right, joining me on the phone line is India Today's Brijesh Pandey and also Rahul Kanwal. Brijesh, coming to you first. Talks of a rejig in the Union Cabinet has been doing rounds ever since the BJP-led government completed 2 years in office. Take us through the names that could come in and go out.
Well, I think one of the possible couple of ministers who are most likely to be dropped are Nihal Chand Meghwal, and apart from that, Ram Shankar Kathiria. One of the reasons which is being given to us is that Ram Chand Kathiria, who is also known as a firebrand leader, might be inducted back into the organization where the party might need him more rather than the Modi cabinet. And apart from that, what would be interesting to see is that Anupriya Patel, who is of the president of Apna Dal, who commands influential,
All right, we've lost the line with Brijesh. Rahul, what among the most keenly watched changes would you think would be Prime Minister's pick from very politically crucial UP elections that will be held next year?
Amita, one thing that is very clear in the way that the Narendra Modi government functions is that the only people who actually have a sense of what will happen tomorrow are Prime Minister Modi and his trusted Lieutenant Amit Shah. Apart from that, there's a lot of kite flying, but very little known with any great amount of certainty. What is confirmed is that 11 a.m. is the time that's been fixed for this cabinet reshuffle tomorrow. We're being told that it's not going to be a very major cabinet expansion, in the sense that it's not as if the key portfolios are going to be changed around. The Prime Minister in the past has indicated to people who asked him this question, saying that that's not my style, saying even if you look at what I did in Gujarat, I like to give my team a long rope. I like them to have the opportunity to prove themselves, and only if repeatedly they're unable to prove themselves, then I make changes. Otherwise, I don't. I like to persist with broadly the same team. However, there are certain changes that have been necessitated by eventualities, by political outcome. For example, Sarvanda Sonowal going as Chief Minister of Assam, the former Sports Minister. So those changes will be brought in. The Prime Minister is also hoping to reward some ministers of state who've done good work. The ones who've been high performers, whether as independent charge or just as ministers of state, there is a possibility that they will get rewarded. Uttar Pradesh is one of the key areas of concern for the BJP, because that's where the next big political battle in which the party feels they have a chance. That's where it's going to happen, and therefore they want to reward MPs from Uttar Pradesh and give them greater representation in the cabinet. Those are the broad structural issues. Apart from that, there's also the 75-year age limit. Some ministers have crossed that limit, so there's a possibility that they'll be eased out of the system. So those broadly, Amita, some of the ideas that the Prime Minister is working on. These names are interesting. When you speak to BJP leaders, they give you some names of people who they believe are going to come in or go out. But as I said, in the way, there was a meeting taking place where the Prime Minister was asked about the cabinet reshuffle, and he said that, when the reshuffle happens, and one of his key colleagues was sitting right next to him at that time, he says, when the reshuffle happens, even this person will not know, and this is one of his closest ministers. So that's the Prime Minister's own view. That's the level of secrecy with which he takes it. So I think our responses and our coverage also needs to be calibrated.
Absolutely. Now, talks of a rejig in the Union Cabinet has been doing rounds ever since the BJP-led government completed 2 years in office, and India Today has learned that the cabinet reshuffle has been confirmed for tomorrow. We'll get you all the latest reports right here on India Today. With that, we're taking a short break. Up next is 9 a.m. Live with Sanket Upadhyay.